just start by saying it was a tough night against a really good football team who played well. I think the most disappointing thing about tonight is being in that locker room for the last time as a team and the disappointment we feel for these outgoing seniors. They've been special. They've laid a foundation that we hope that we can build on and build something truly special. And this guy to my left, what can you say about this guy here? He's all that's good about college football. He's all that's great about UCLA. He's a great example to these men that are sitting on my right that are going to carry on his legacy. And I'm just fortunate and proud and thankful that I got a chance to spend one short season with him.
Questions?
This question is actually for Jonathan. Obviously, your career didn't end the way that you wanted to tonight, but what would you take from this season and the seasons prior that would aid you into the next level?
I just appreciate everything. I'm thankful to have come so far and overcome so much and be a part of a great family, and just be a part of Bruin Nation. They helped me become a man, a young man. And I'm just blessed and honored to be a part of this team.
Jim, you talked about just now about building for the future. How much did you learn about, how far you still have to build by watching this game tonight?
Well, we've got a long ways to go, and we knew that. But we're on the right path. And, we're going to continue to work hard. We're going to continue to add quality football players to this team. We've got some tremendous leaders leaving this program, but we've got some great young leaders within this program. Two of them sit right here, Eric and Brett. And I think if you look at their faces, you can see the determination that I think is very prevalent in this program. And so we've got a long ways to go to become the team that we want to be, because the team that we want to be is a national champion. And tonight showed us just how far we have to go, but we're determined to get there, and we're heading the right direction, but we're a long ways off. We'll fight our tails to get there.
Jim, were you expecting Baylor to blitz as much as they did, and how much did that impact what you were trying to do offensively?
Well, as you all know, depth at the offensive line position is a concern of ours, and we lost two of our starters in the first half. Jeff Baca played right tackle, right guard, and center in this game tonight. So I think that what Baylor did is they recognized that, we were down. Not a man, but we were down two men. And they pinned their ears back and they came after us, and it was working. And when it's working and it's effective, you stay with it. So we've got to build depth at that position, and that's one of our goals.
Brett, how uncomfortable did all that pressure make you tonight?
It is what it is. I'm gonna step around and do what I got to. I don't feel the pressure. I just got to play my game and don't worry about it. Just make sure I'm on top of the offensive line, and they're trying their best out there, and I got to help them out by making something happen or just throwing the ball where it needs to be.
Eric, this one's for you. You forced 2 fumbles today. As a team, you guys won the turnover battle 3-0. As a defense, what does that do for you when you're out there trying to make plays and making plays, forcing turnovers, but not seeing the dividends?
As a defense, we always stress turnovers, and it's a big part of the game, big part of winning games. And I just try to do what I was coached to do, and we all try to do what we're coached to do. But hats off to them, and they have a good offense, so we didn't get the job done.
This is for Brett and Eric. Losing 3 games in a row to end the season, how much will that fuel you guys over the summer and over the spring?
I'm just gonna take these losses, and I'm gonna work hard and remember that when I'm training. And I think as well as Brett and the rest of our team, we're just gonna take these losses and really apply it to our off-season workouts and training.
Yeah, like you said, you just got to learn and keep it pushing. Everything happens for a reason. You just got to learn, get better, and keep it pushing.
Eric, you knew they had a very good offense. What was the most impressive thing about their offense when you were down on the field with
them? They had a lot of things. They're 3 front, the center, and the guards. They played a really good game, and their running backs were very patient. And when you have patient running backs, they can find those holes, and that's what they were doing to us tonight. And they opened up the passing game a little bit, and things started spiraling downhill. But we can contain that as a defense, and that's what we should have done.
Jonathan, how much does this season mean to you, especially considering the previous 4?
Just like I said earlier, just to be a part of this family, this team. You know, as far as the players has came so close and grown so much and overcome so much. So it's an honor to be a part of this family.
Coach, Simon didn't start the game, or he was out for a little bit there. Was that still his knee bothering him?
Yeah, he's battling through a knee as he has been. He's going to have a surgical procedure here within the next week to try to get that fixed.
Jim, beyond the what you talked about earlier in terms of your offensive line and their blitzing, what was impressive about their defense? Statistically, they did not have a great defense over the course of the year, but they looked pretty good tonight. What impressed you the most about them?
Well, they played well up front. You know, when we're at our best is when we can run the football, and we couldn't find any room to run the football tonight. And you know, certainly not having 2 of our starters was a factor, but also a factor was the way they played. You know, they played physical, they played aggressive, they played well. So I would never take anything away from them. They played outstanding up front.
Last question.
Jim, do you have an update on Jake and Torian?
Peter, it looks like they both suffered high ankle sprains. So, you know, they're both, I believe, Torian was on crutches. It looks like, you know, that's usually a 3 or 4 week injury. So they'll be good to go when we start our winter program. And since that's the last question, I just want to take a minute and thank the Holiday Bowl committee. I see Bruce back there. This was an outstanding week for our football team. They were tremendous hosts, as was the city of San Diego. And unfortunately, we didn't win tonight, but it doesn't lessen the experience that we had here in San Diego. This is a first-class bowl, first-class city, and we just appreciate everything they did for us. So thanks very much.